Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video, we are going to take a close look at the PlayStation 5. And I'm quite excited to do so. But no, I don't have a brain fart, because most people know I'm a big retro gaming fan and really I don't really give a crap about new generation consoles. But there are particular reasons I really love the PlayStation 5 and I'm really excited to do this unboxing together with you and explain to you why I love the PlayStation 5 and also why I just picked it up. But for picking it up, I have a couple of reasons to do this. Okay, so first of all, I'm a retro gamer for life, and basically buying a new generation console on, let's say, the first couple of years is quite interesting if you ask me myself. But the reason I did this because I think the PlayStation 5 is a quite interesting piece of technology. And for me, not only retro gaming, but I love technology in general. So also a reason why I want to play the PlayStation 5 and want to experience myself. Of course, these bloody things are nowhere to be found when I'm making this video, but I accidentally run into one. It was a quite expensive package, but it came with everything included, extra controllers, you name it, so that is just a really convenient thing. But okay, so the PlayStation 5, and the main reason I picked it up is that I just wanted to make more also reviews, not only for my main channel but also for my Dutch channel, because I've noticed a lot of people in my Dutch community love to see some PlayStation 5, so that's one of those reasons that I wanted to pick it up. Okay, but here comes really the funny part about the new generation of consoles. I've been playing so long with retro stuff that I completely forgot that I need to update everything. Like, you need to set up so much stuff when you're getting a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox or any, like, say, next generation console. And I must say that it's quite an hassle, and not even forget about all the stuff that we need to update. Think about the games, the firmware, the controller, and you need to set up like how much energy you want to consume. Like, there are so many freaking things that you need to check out. And something that I'm always doing when booting up my next gen console is like, do you want to update? No, skip. Remind me later, because I'm like finding it so frustrating sometimes that I need to update every single time I'm booting up the system. And yeah, for people wondering, yeah, I don't use it very often because I mostly play retro games. But yeah, sometimes you just need to update everything, otherwise you cannot even go online or play your certain game. So when everything has been set up, let's connect myself to the PSN. Seriously, like, I didn't even know my login information anymore because it has been such a long time I even looked into my PSN. Not to forget, big data is something a lot of companies earn a lot of money with and try to improve their products. So you can limit the share of data with the company, but Skynet is also here. Yep, with PlayStation 5. But okay, so the PlayStation 5, and the main reason I'm super excited about it. So first of all, I really love the design of the console. I think it's a bold move that Sony like shows off that this is like the real next generation consoles. So when it comes to design, I personally love it. And when it comes to functionalities, so it's not really extended, just the stuff that we're going to get with an HDMI port, RJ45 and some extra USB ports. But yeah, this is what we're going to get with the PlayStation 5. And I must say, like, when you're looking at this gigantic tower, like, this thing is a beast, man. Like, this thing is gigantic. So I was surprised to see how big it was, because I had never seen it before. I did watch some videos here on YouTube, but in the end I didn't see it myself. And I can say, like, it's quite interesting to see, because size is not always really convenient in that case. But I was just looking through the games in the shop and I found this Destruction AllStars, and this brings me back to the time when I received my first PlayStation 1 with Destruction Derby. So as excited I am, I stick the Gisk in this thing and I was more like, oh crap. I totally forgot it's the modern gaming stuff, so we need to like update it, we need to install it. But nevertheless, waiting for an hour or so, Destruction AllStar was ready, and I must say I was flabbergasted. At first I was more like, is this like another Destruction Derby clone? I don't mind, because I love like bashing my cars into stuff. But this game brings something new. Like, I love when they bring out a new system with a new game, and this game has like a completely different twist. And one of the first twists that I found was the controller. I read a lot about this new PlayStation 5 controller, but when holding it in my hand, I can tell you, like, this controls absolutely like the next generation. I hold myself a lot of different controls in the last couple of decades, but this thing is like freaking awesome. Like, it looks awesome, it looks like something that came from a spaceship, but when you're looking at it, like, the trigger buttons, the haptic feedback, or how do you call this, like, this thing, it's just such a weird experience. Like, when you're pulling the trigger, you can just feel it. You can feel like there is a kind of force beneath it. Then we're going to get like this new feature, and absolutely when you're playing the games, it's such a big improvement. So that is what I love about the PlayStation 5 already. It's something really new. But let's talk about the game itself. So this is like your typical destruction derby game, but we can just run around. Like maybe it sounds not really special, but I can tell you it is. Because it's so much fun, like mess around with it. So basically you can play on two different ways. You can just run around, like try to steal somebody's car. You can just run around grabbing some power-ups to charge yourself, because you have a couple of different super moves, your custom car that you can get. But in the end, like, this game was so amazing, and I was so flabbergasted about this. I am a retro gamer for life, and playing modern consoles is something I don't do very often. And games like this will pull me back to the new generation. Yeah, it's more of the same maybe for a lot of people, but for me, like, this is the Destruction Derby one with the PlayStation 1 that I had like decades ago. It's like a new generation. The reason why I just want to have this console and just play this for hours and hours, like bashing into other cars, get myself ejected from the seat and just walk around. Like these small changes that gives like a new dimension to the game. And if you want, I can make a separate review about the game. I've played it for a lot of hours now, and I can give you like a great opinion about this. Yeah, nevertheless, let me know in the comments, but this is one of the reasons I will get back to the old school game on the new generation of systems. So the only thing I'm curious about is the backwards compatible with the PlayStation 5. Xbox already did some awesome things with it, so we can play even Xbox Classic, the Xbox 360, the arcade game from back in the day, and then we're going to get, of course, the Xbox One support. So I'm curious how far PlayStation will go with this. I'm very happy that we have this option with the Xbox Series X, and I think it's really damn awesome. But it remains, of course, the question, will PlayStation give us the option to play also PlayStation 1, 2 and 3? But it has to be seen what we're going to get in the future. So for now, I'm going to like have a lot of fun with Destruction All-Stars. I'm missing out like split screen stuff with the new generation of consoles. I think everything has been dedicated to online. Personally, I freaking hate it. But just I want to have some old school fun with a split screen and two controllers. Let me know in the comments what do you think of the PlayStation and Xbox. I want to thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, hit that little bell, become one of the Wicked family. And I will see you in the next video.